Hey guys, it's me, Kylie, coming to you today, and I want to talk about something that's really had the hugest impact on my business, and that is how I kind of went from trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up to kind of finding my niche as a business empowerment coach through listening to what people were already asking me for. Okay, so here's the story, right? If you've been following me for any amount of time, I have been a health coach. I got my certification through the Health Coach Institute as a transformational coach, and because what I really wanted to do was to be a health coach that helps people to eliminate their adrenal fatigue, because that's what I had after working 18 years of shift work in the oil and gas industry. And for me, I was just like, oh God, I can't keep doing what I'm doing for the rest of my life. Like I can't, because I started so young in the oil industry. I was able to retire by age 55, so I had my whole plan set up, and I was just like, I can't keep going like this until age 55 when I could retire with, a lot of money, because it's 401k and all annuity and all that kind of stuff. I had that down. I had my game plan already down, right? And my health got in the way of that plan. So of course, plan B. And if you know me personally, you know that I'm always strategic. I always have a plan B, or just a plan in general. Kind of freaks out my kids. My husband's more loosey goosey than I am. And I really love to have a plan and a structure for my life. So anyhow, because I was so used to having all this structure and plan and everything, when I got into the entrepreneurial world as a coach, I was like, okay, what's the plan? Where am I going to get all this information? Okay, so I invested in a lot of different business courses, Facebook courses, online business courses, marketing courses, things like that, because I knew that I needed to get this business off the ground, and I needed a plan to help me get there. And even in the coaching certification course, there's a whole done for you. You just follow it, and that was cool. But I was still stuck. I was still spinning my wheels. Like, okay, how do I get these people to invest in their health and, really take care of what matters? And, I found out that, it was really a struggle for me to kind of get people to actually invest in their health and reducing their stress and overwhelm. But I had a lot of, friends in the business world, entrepreneurial world, that were like, oh, I can see the stress and overwhelm that they're experiencing. And with all the training that I've had, I was able to say, hey, you're doing this, but I think you should be doing this instead. And so, I keep getting these personal requests for help in my business. Help in their businesses. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not a business coach. I can help you with your business, and this is what I see, because I can see things that they can't, right? Because if you're in it, you're like so super stuck. And, like sometimes, when you have the paper too close to your face, the words get blurry. And sometimes we're too stuck in our business to realize what was happening. And that's what was also happening to me. But I would get vision and clarity for other people's businesses, but not my own. And of course, I ended up working with a lovely, lovely coach who helped me to finally admit to myself that I am good at being a business coach, and so what we kind of talked about, and the more I kept talking about it, she's like, girlfriend, you need to be a business coach, because you have the tools, you have the knowledge, and it's how people really actually want to work with you. Because she was naming all these different people that have already contacted me that wanted to, have coffee talks and whatever and chat about business. She's like, that's what you need to do, because people are already coming to you for that. And I'm like, whoa, mind blown. So this is more of an announcement, like, hey, I'm coming out the closet and I am now a business empowerment coach versus a health coach for busy and stressed out people, because honestly, there wasn't a lot of people who would put money down to get rid of their stress and overwhelm, because they don't see the impact like I have. It took me about 18 years of shift work and things for my body to finally give out. So I had internal stressors and external stressors that caused my adrenal glands to kind of go into overdrive, and then they kind of went and then they kind of just like, dude, I can't give no more, and they just kind of shut down. So I ended up in stage 4 adrenal burnout. And if you know what that means, comment below. If you don't know what that means, comment below also, and I can help explain that to you more, because there's a lot of people who probably have either stage 3 or stage 4 burnout, and they kind of don't even know that that's what they're experiencing. So I was trying to educate people about, hey, take care of your health now, because even though you're young, whatever, this could happen to you. Because I'm only 38. I'll be 39 at the end of the year, but I'm still young to feel like I'm ready to retire. So anyway, that was pretty much a hard sell. But what everyone kept coming to me for was, oh, can you help me with social media? Can you help me with this? I don't know how to do Facebook. And so anyway, this is me letting you know that I kind of switched gears and I'm doing business coaching now. And how this applies to you is like, yes, I'm letting people know that this is what I'm doing. But what is more important is, like I was going to networking events and even coming on here, and like my elevator pitch would switch like almost every week. And I'm like, okay, so this is who I am, this is who I want to be, when all the while I honestly wanted to be a business coach. Because every time I'd sit down to have one-on-ones or coffees with people, I'm like, I would hear stuff going on with their business, right? Because we're all entrepreneurs. And I'm like, you need to kind of fix this, and this. And I'm naturally like that because, right, I'm the oldest in my family and I'm naturally bossy. So my husband also says I'm naturally bossy. But, I would go in there and I'm like, dude, you just need to fix A, B, C. And then, let me know how it goes. Let's talk. And, so I did write notes because I wanted to make sure I got this out and make sure that I covered everything that I wanted to cover today. But, if this is where you're struggling, if this is kind of where you are feeling like, like I put myself out there, I'm posting on social media, but it's not really gaining much traction. And, that you have a purpose, you have a God-given purpose to share your message with the world. And you're like, I'm taking this branding course, or, I want to invest in this other business marketing course. So one day I had to tell one of my friends who's now my client, I was like, dude, you don't need that. I said, if you really need help, I said, just please, work with me one-on-one. Here's my price, here's that. And like, not to say that I'm like the world's best business coach, because there's tons of us out there, right? Business coaches and whatever. But what I'm good at doing is listening. Like, I could hear everything that she was saying. I could feel, and because we've been friends, like, I know her niche. I knew everything that she wanted to do for the people that she wanted to serve. So I kind of already knew, like, I had like the business plan down that I wanted to roll out for her. So I already knew that. And, if this is kind of where you're stuck, you're like, oh my gosh, it's like, I know what I want to teach people. I kind of know in my heart that I want to serve here, but Like, how come nobody's biting? How come nobody's reaching out to me? I post all in these Facebook groups and like nobody reaches out to me. Nobody signs up for my stuff. Like, honestly, I'm not a copywriter, but I'm a good listener, and I can help you pull out the pieces of the message that you have to share with the world, and you know, we can make it happen for you. So if you're interested in, you know, just talking story, well, if you're not from Hawaii, talking story means have a chat. But if you're interested in like learning more about what I do, please PM me or comment below, and then, you know, we'll get together on Messenger, and I would love to talk to you. Not to say that like, hey, if you sign up for Discovery Call, then I'm gonna like invite you to work with me. Blah, blah, blah. You know, if I can't help you, I know my limitations. If I can't help you, I won't. I'll take you to like, hey, I'll take you to somewhere else where, you know, you'd be better served for sure. But, you know, like, let's have a chat. Like, if you need some clarity around your business message, your niche, whatever, then let me help you. Click, comment below, and I'll PM you or whatever. Get with me, let's talk, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.